I had to double check, just to make sure it was rolling.
We're rolling.
We are rolling, man. That's how it rolls around here.
All right. Action.
Let's
go.
Yeah. So I checked out your gram. I like your page.
Thank you.
I like your music. We have a lot of the same friends, I notice.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you've probably been in the industry for a while. I think you're here because you got great music. You know a lot of the same camaraderies I do. You've been for a while. You got great interaction. So are you from Oakland?
I'm from Vallejo.
Vallejo. Mm-hmm. Vallejo, B-Town.
707.
You know Turf Talk?
Not. I haven't seen him in years.
Cross paths though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not recently though.
Not recently though.
No,
Okay.
he's been moving.
And I'm just gonna look here periodically just to make sure that levels are good. Yeah, he's in like another city right now or something like that. He's not in Vallejo, but he's like back and forth from LA too.
I've never seen him in Vallejo. The last time I think I saw him was years ago in Oakland or something.
Really? Okay.
Some studio.
Yeah.
We were all at some studio.
Okay, you guys were working on a track together or something like that?
No, I forget what this was back when we were in the hyphy days, so we were probably somewhere just getting drunk, kicking it at the studio. But
those were good
I've
days.
been wanting to work with him.
You should.
I need a track with him.
He was one of my favorite artists from the hyphy era.
Me too.
Growing up. Yeah.
Me too.
I think he had the most flavorful voice for me.
Right? It's
Yeah.
that voice,
He had
his style. It does not sound like everybody else.
Nah, it's very characteristic.
Right.
He's distinctive and all that. Like I told him when I met him, like all your videos should have been like cartoons, bro.
Because
You
he's hella
shoulda never,
animated.
you should have never shown yourself like on some MF Doom shit.
Right.
I always gave some crazy ideas to Turf, but yeah.
Yeah. Turf, we need to do a song.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Yeah. But you know Hitta.
I do.
How do you know
Slim,
Hitta?
That's my brother right there.
Okay.
We used to rock on AWOL, West Coast Mafia back in the days. I think we were both very young, just getting started.
AWOL's a label.
AWOL and West Coast Mafia were the label.
Okay. And who? Anyone notable on the label other than Hitta and you and yourself?
Me, this was back when Hitta Slim was going by LaRue.
You seen that with me then.
Yeah.
That was cool, man.
It was Sibo,
Okay.
Marvelous,
Wow.
AP9 and all them.
This is okay. So my bait card just got pulled, but okay, yeah. So damn, that's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, it was all of it. It was more than that. It was Psycho. It was everyone. This
Okay.
was back when we were all under one roof. We used to record at the studio across from Armio in this little trailer. And we tricked out the whole trailer. We had different rooms in there. This was back with Bobby G. And
Who's Bobby G?
Bobby G. Bobby Gray.
He's a producer, right?
No, he was the owner
Oh, of the studio.
of AWOL.
Is AWOL the studio and the label?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And yeah, that's when we were rocking. I mean, it was. I know I'm forgetting some names. I'm slipping right now, but Marvelous.
Sibo AP9 in the same studio.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
This is after Mob Figures.
This was during Mob Figures.
During Mob
Yeah.
Figures.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was all of them.
So
of us.
Jacket would come through too and all that.
All of us.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
All in
Wow.
Fairfield. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah. I mean,
I bet you missed those times. Like
I do, because that
it's
was
a golden era of Bay Area music right there.
It was, and that was back when we were doing shows like at Sweet Jimmy's and at Yoshi's, and I mean that was like the height.
Yeah.
I feel of that mob music,
Mob, yeah.
of real mob
music, because Sibo. I don't know anyone. I don't know if this is even true. I'm just saying shit, but like I heard through a friend, like Sibo on because he was in a 4-minute shootout with police. I don't know if that's true, but I was like 4 minutes. That's a long fucking time to be getting shot at. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't sound like a lot to like a lot of people who've never been shot at, but if you've been
Right.
shot at, like 4 minutes is
Right.
like an eternity.
Hey,
like
they don't call him the cowboy for nothing. But
so yeah.
nah, I ain't gonna put his business
No,
out
but
there
yeah,
like
just-
that. But
but that was the streets right
was,
there.
Bo was
Yeah.
crazy.
Bo was
This
out there though.
Yeah, this was back when we were going hard. We had the bike clubs. We had AWOL Riders.
Yeah.
And then we had Cali Spice. I was a club captain, Cali Spice. It was back when I was stunting on bikes and
Okay.
Supermaning.
This is a
and-
bike crew. Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were the record label, and then we had our bike club.
Nice.
So we were going out to all the relays.
That's good
and-
marketing right there with the
Man,
bike club.
I mean, we had our colors and everything. Like,
Hogs.
the boys had mostly hogs, but mine was a little rocket.
Okay. I like the Rockets though.
Yeah, a little ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like the Ninja?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It was light. It was lightweight, so I was able, you know,
And it
to
goes.
to wheelie on it and pop it, and until I fell off of it and tore all the tendons in my leg, and it was a wrap. I never got. No, I'm not gonna lie, I did. I got back on a bike again, and see, look, it kicked my ass 3 years ago.
Okay, well, how did the accident happen? Like, what was that scenario?
And what was crazy, I wasn't even going that fast, but
You on the freeway or the road?
I was on the street in the back cuts of Fairfield, and we were like on this like ravine, and we were on dirt, right? Mind you, you're not supposed to be riding a bike like that on dirt.
Yeah, it just
And
slips out.
it-
Dude,
that's what
okay, I
happened.
have another story.
I
about
wasn't
that.
even
Oh
going
my
fast,
God.
though. And in
You are
front
lucky.
of everybody, I fell and tumbled down the entire ravine, and the bike, my foot got caught in the gear, and it bucked me over. I fell all the way down the ravine. I'm talking like hella feet down.
A
The
ravine
bike
for the
landed-
creek?
Yes, for the creek, right by Laurel Creek in Fairfield.
You must have had your life flashing.
Oh my God! Oh,
Did you hit the water?
It fucked me up. No, because it was dry. It was all rocks. So it was even worse. It would have been better if it was water. You feel me? And my
Depending
dumbass,
on the water, but
I get back up and I'm trying to walk it off, and they're like, "Doug, sit down." We had to pull the bike out. I mean, I had to go to the hospital.
the bike was done.
No.
No?
It wasn't as ruined as I was. I mean, it messed me up. No, Brenda got back on the bike and rode the bike home for me.
Oh my God. Because a lot of those accidents go bad because people are trying to save the bike.
That's what I was trying to do.
That is a classic. This is a clip. This is a classic mistake of bike riding, that when you get into an accident, let the bike fall.
Right.
Like, don't try to save it because it's expensive, right?
right,
Every time
right.
it falls, it's like $1,000 to
because
fix.
you don't want to snap off your little mirrors or scratch your, I'm so concerned about the damn bike. Well, yeah, no. So I fucked myself up.
Trying to
And then
save, so was it trying to save the bike?
We're trying to just hold on,
Hold
thinking
and
that I
save the
could
bike.
ride the thing
oh
out.
my God! And you would have let it go, you would have been fine.
Right, and all you see is me flip, my foot caught in it, just down all the way down the ravine. Everybody's just like, oh shit. And everybody panicked, so they're like, nobody said nothing. They're just waiting for me, and I didn't want to cry in front of everybody, so I'm just like, I'm cool. I'm cool, trying to walk. Yeah, no, I spent hours in the hospital.
Just mentally going through it at that moment, like, oh my God!
I
You probably couldn't cry. You're so much in shock.
Yeah. And in pain, like when you feel
Sudden
that burning,
pain.
'cause
Sudden, unexpected.
I felt it pop, and that's when I was like, oh yeah, I thought I broke it because of the pop.
Those are the worst pains: the ligaments, the joints, the ankles.
And
If
it
you
was
play,
all of that right there on the side, so the ligaments had just torn.
So I had a friend, and he had taken his dad's friend bike out. It was a Rice Rocket too, and they're joyriding in Frisco, and just like what you said, there was a patch of dirt. He could have went around the dirt, right? But he went through it and making a left, and I guess that
The tire slipped.
And so he's trying to save the bike, and what happened was very unfortunate. He held on, trying to save it. It from him holding on, the bike accelerated, and he smashed into a pole, and he lost his leg. Yeah, my
What?
friend Steven. And if you go to his page, I'll tag him in this clip. He's very inspiring because, maybe I won't tag him, but very inspiring because he's living life. He has a prosthetic. I was in the hospital that day trying to think of something to say, and I'm just thinking don't even say anything, bro. Because
Right. Like, what do you say?
what are you gonna say?
I know.
You gonna come out of it?
I know. I know.
He just gave me a shaking hand. Don't even say nothing to
So
him.
he lost
His
leg.
leg
So what
trying to
happened?
say, and I'll tag
Did
you.
he get pinned?
Yeah, so from what I heard, the pole, the bike was dragging him, right? And this leg smashed into the pole from him doing it and trying to hold on, trying to save his friend's dad's bike.
Because I know he's flipping out like, oh shit, this is not even my bike,
Because I'm trying to why did you hold on?
I get it.
And
I
I don't
know
know
why.
anything about biking,
Yeah.
and they're because every
It's a
time it
natural
falls,
reaction.
it's $1,000.
Exactly.
Every
Yeah.
time you get out your car, there's $1,000.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I scratched up my rims. It didn't cost me $1,000. So I'm like, yeah, that's a lot. So that's why people, when you're riding bikes, you hold on because let
Right.
this shit go, man.
Right.
That's your damn life, bro.
And wear helmets.
Because look, when you hold on, you could accelerate.
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
So that's what happens.
That's what happens.
That's what
you accelerate because
accelerate.
you go to grip tighter to hold on. Well, what happens when you're gripping tighter?
You fly like Superman. You do the Superman.
Exactly. So I got number 2. 3 years ago, I had a little dirt bike. It was a little Honda, a little 90, and I just sold it to my neighbor. He got it all tuned up and fixed up. I was like, oh, I want to ride this again, right? I got my daughter sitting outside, all the neighbors lined up in the neighborhood, right? They're, oh shit, we're about to watch her, because they know me for stunting,
This is after
right?
the accident.
Oh, this was just 3 years ago. So this is recent. My
okay.
accident I had was like 20 years ago.
Oh my God.
So this was 3 years ago. So mind you, 17 years since I've ridden again.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
That's a long time.
A long time, right? So I get on the dirt bike and I don't know what happened, but one of the gears popped and I almost hit my neighbor's Honda right in front. Again. What did I do? I didn't let go and I tried to steer, and the bike is tiny, right? So what happened is my knees drugged.
Oh my God.
And I literally took all the skin off of my knees. So
This
I
Doug,
literally
what are
had
you doing?
all the skin, and everybody's like, oh, and as soon as I stand up, all I feel is warm
You
gush.
are just
Gush.
holy this
I look
went-
down, my white shoes are filled with blood. And my neighbor Steve comes running up to me and swoops me up. Literally, the skin had flapped down. It was the worst. So mind you, I ain't not
We gotta
had my
get away
ass
from
on-
this topic
Yeah,
now.
no
Like,
more
I am
bikes.
done. You just killed my lunch.
No
that
more
was
bikes. So yeah, just a little PSA. Y'all be careful on your bikes.
so you're
and
done.
Wear helmets. I'm done.
You're absolutely.
I'm over it.
You're not even at the carnival and the ones that get.
That the only thing I go fast in is my little car now. I'm like,
So this is an important clip though for people that ride bikes, because a
Yeah.
lot of my friends are taking it on. I passed this school up that are teaching people how to, it's like
oh yeah, your
those-
course.
The
And
cor-
with
those
the
bikes are
cones,
so
with the
funny.
cone. Yeah,
Those
yeah, yeah.
bikes are hilarious. You see, they're
Yeah.
small.
No, I watch
and
them.
They're not powerful. But I see a lot more people going to the bike classes now more than ever.
Right.
And it's just like, man, it's so dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Because if you're not a defensive driver, man, and those people that whiz in the traffic between lanes, I'm like, bro, there's so many times I go left and I don't look.
I be just waiting on the freeway, like, oh, not today. I don't want to see it. So yeah, PSA, y'all be careful on your bikes, like seriously, and wear your helmets. Don't lose your life to that.
Yeah, because you can
You definitely
very
can.
quickly too.
Very
It's a very quick
Yeah,
motorcycle accident. It's a
because
very
all it
quick.
takes is for you to hit your head. It's a wrap.
It's a mistake too. It's just a very quick mistake.
Yep.
Oh my god. So you drive cars now?
Yeah, I'm in the cars now. I need 4 wheels. Keep my ass off of 2.
3. Well, they have the slingshot. You seen those?
Yeah, I don't know. Them feel a little too sketchy still.
They're a good eye looker though, right?
They're dope looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a few of them out in Vallejo where they got them all tricked up.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
Yeah.
I might let somebody ride me around in one.
Yeah.
They look like they could tip.
They easily do.
They do, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, and that's why you need the helmet.
Yeah, see, I'd be the one to tip it.
Yeah.
They're
They're like, oh my
"There goes
god, she
Doug
can't ride anything. Like it needs 4 wheels.
I need 4 wheels.
4. We tried 2. Thought maybe 3.
Nah,
No,
we need 4.
We need 4.
Yeah.
It's just bad. Talk to me about Vallejo. What's going on there in the music scene? Are you still tapped in with the youngsters because SOB or he came from there and all that? Or are you just pretty much like what is it like? Because I know rap now has like it's different feels in different eras. You know what I mean?
Right. So with the youngsters, I'm really committed to my lane of music.
That's awesome.
So I've been dedicated to real loyal to when I say my soil, I mean like my group, my era, my sound. I'm not wavering. I'm not switching up. A lot of these folks is out here like, the kids is doing this, so I need to do no.
Yeah.
I have a sound.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stick to it. Like I'm not doing that hardcore mob. Like the new single I got out right now called Xiaomi is an Afro pop. So it's really a crossover. So I'm doing what I consider hardcore lyrics mob with the Afro pop, Afro Latina beat.
Oh, that's cool. Are you
And I'm
Latina?
married-
Are you
yeah, I am.
Afro Latina.
I'm Afro Latina.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've married the two sounds.
That's such a cool mix.
And I've never really heard nobody do like they either do
Who is the Afro Latina artist that is the rep? Well, Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Yeah. Yeah. But
She does it well. I like
does it
the way she
really
represents
well.
both cultures. You
Yeah.
know, I think she does a pretty good job.
But her sounds real East Coast, right?
Very.
So when you hear her, you go, oh yeah, that's East Coast all the way.
Big mouth talker. Yeah, they talk really well.
Really well. So I want my sound to be more a lot of people go, where are you from? You know?
Yeah.
And I want my music to reflect that. I don't
Yeah.
want you to be able to really put your finger on what my sound is.
Yeah.
And that's my goal. Is
Yeah.
kind of marry all of it all together.
Have you crossed paths with E40 from Vallejo?
Yeah, we did a song years ago.
Really?
Not recently though.
Okay.
Yeah, and what's crazy is that me and Hit a Slim be at so many events. Me and Bila, Richie Rich, it be all of us. I never see 40. I'm like, this
40
guy.
don't like being outside
No.
a lot.
Nah,
But he's very-
too busy drinking his little wine
Yeah.
and cooking his food.
Well, 40 to me is very tapped into the streets. I felt like, because he has a lot of people out there moving and grooving. Like his family members are all hustlers, and I
Right.
just felt like he knows what goes on out there, and
Right.
he don't want no part of it. I just felt like because I seen him as a promoter. He doesn't do like a lot of outside events.
No.
If he does inside events, he wants the backstage clear, which he should. You know
Right.
what I mean? And it is that because people get weird around 40, man. I see it. Like they get
Really?
weird. Yeah, because he is the culmination of Bay Area hip hop. I mean, he's been around since Tupac. Like if Tupac was
Right.
still alive, they'd be hanging out. Like that's
Right.
kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, to me, like especially in certain eras, yeah, like there's certain acts come on, Nicotina and Hus, and they all get like, trust me, they're due respect. But then 40 come on, it's like especially rappers that are coming up, hell want to like approach him and talk to him. And
Right.
It's got to be annoying as fuck.
Right. No, he is a legend.
Yeah.
He is a legend. I'm happy to have my little song with him. But nothing new. I would love the opportunity to tap back in with him. I think it's coming.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just
It's
full
coming.
circles. Yeah.
I just got to keep, because I took time off. Like I said, I've been doing music for 25 years.
Yeah.
But I took a 10-year break.
Okay.
That 10-year break was detrimental
Why?
to
The career.
people completely forgot.
Yeah.
So I'm basically rebranding myself. I'm a new artist,
I thought the hitter.
right? Back in the days, I used to be the little chick with just the tattoos and the hair braided and no makeup and thuggish and
Yeah.
completely 360.
Yeah.
So I'm a new artist technically. So I feel like I have to put in all that work again.
Dude, it's a cool platform now because there's a lot less work you had to do with the social media platforms that
Right.
are out there, and you seen the way Hidda did it. Like Hidda completely changed his name, his sound,
His look.
It was. I just had him here, so it was just like, bro, like you killed it with the whole
Rebranding.
Yeah, because I was like, that could be death. I've seen a lot of artists do it,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't want to say 2 Chainz, but he obviously did it very well.
Yeah.
As from Titty Boy to 2 Chainz.
Yeah, he needed to do that.
Do you remember Titty Boy? 'Cause I don't even remember Titty Boy.
I
Like,
do.
I do
I
remember
do.
Titty Boy, but
Yeah. Yeah. And it worked for him.
hella.
For
Jeez.
Slim, it worked for him. And I took, it's crazy. Me and him have this conversation all the time. I took a page out of his chapter with that.
You
Was
should.
like, let me. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm completely rebranding myself.
Well, you should because there's a lot of avenues now. I think with music you can't really sell it on CD, so
Right.
streaming. But like, there's a lot more money in branding and clothing.
Yeah.
and you have to sell that kind of.
Yep.
And when shows get back into play,
Yep. So
That'd
that's
be
what I'm working on right now too.
the
is
shows
merch.
aspect.
I'm doing shows.
Yeah.
Every weekend I'm somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
See, shows is a weird thing right now with
It is.
with COVID, right? Okay.
It is. It's funny, but what's crazy is that I've been getting booked like crazy. So I just headlined for Pride on Sunday.
Okay,
I
nice.
have like 5 more before that. On Saturday I'm gonna be with Swindler and with the whole crew.
Swindler. What does that sound familiar?
Biz Latin.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
Me
yeah,
and
yeah.
Biz Latin and the whole gang got something on Saturday, and then I got Keek and Don P and them on the 10th. I got San Diego on the 19th.
Yeah, San Diego. What's going on in San Diego?
San Diego is going to be the Encore Event Center. So
Okay.
it's like a big, kind of like our amphitheater.
So are the crowds packed out? Or are
Supposed to be,
Okay.
but it's a lot of artists going on.
With the events that you've done already, have they been?
The ones I've done already.
Like, are they kind of getting back to? Because I feel
It's
like
kind of getting back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's slow. You got a lot of people that kind of stand around and they don't want to be like in the crowd. I get it. I mean,
get it.
COVID
No,
is
it's
real.
dude. People are dying. Zion I. Did you hear about that?
Who?
Zion I.
Wait, why do I know that?
Oh, because he had that song.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so he
Yeah.
died from COVID.
Is that what he passed from?
Yeah, we had him on recently too, and we were talking about it. It was
Wait,
crazy.
you had him on recently?
We had him on like 3 weeks before he died. I think seriously, maybe a month. You know,
What?
longest. And we're talking about everything. We're talking about music, but we talked about COVID. We touched on that. We had the same outlook on it. But then he ended up passing from it. And I know he was not vaccinated. So
I was going to be my question if he was vaccinated.
He wasn't. Not irresponsibly though. You know, I think he had some stuff going on where, you know, he didn't know yet. He wanted to wait it out.
Right. Understood.
Yeah, there's a lot of people with stuff that, you know,
Right.
they're waiting. It's not even irresponsible for a lot of people because a lot of people have certain issues. And
Right.
I'm not saying he had issues, but certain people do, or complicate or whatever.
Right.
Allergicness.
Right.
All
or
those
some people are just like, I don't want to put something foreign inside of me.
And I
that's
totally get that. I totally
get it.
if you need that, you might as well go anyway.
Right. I
If you
get
need
it.
that, you
That's
know?
why I don't push it on nobody. I know it's a sensitive subject, but
Yeah.
that's
It
one
is.
thing. It's like religion and everything else. You can't force that on anyone. If that's what you truly believe, then that's what you should stand by.
They're doing a good job of making you feel guilty, though,
Absolutely.
for not getting it. And I question some of the marketing around it. Like, yeah, you should say that nurse has died from it. We should give her respect. But do you know that you're just making all your other nurse staff extremely frightened, and you're killing the market for them showing up to work? So I get that you're trying to scare us with and guilt us with the
Right.
nurse time, but you're causing other adverse effects here. Like, people do not want to go to work. They feel they can collect unemployment
Yep.
and not go.
We were just talking about this. Yeah.
And so if you're telling us that nurses are dying, like, I'm just saying, I don't think that's the greatest thing to be projecting
promoting.
at to get us to get vaccinations, because
Right.
you're really scaring the shit
out of
frontline
everyone.
workers,
Right.
out of essential workers.
Right.
I don't know, but
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Well, that's hella sad. I didn't know that he was on here and then he passed that shortly after. Like, that's
and I can't completely say it was from that, but I think there was a very credible source from Instagram, and you know, it was saying it was from that, and so I have other sources, but very unfortunate, because he represented like a very hip hop part of the Bay Area.
right. Right.
You know, a lot of my hip hop friends love cyanide.
And that's why we got to be careful. You know what I mean? We got to be smart about what we're doing. We got to make sure our hygiene's on point, that we're using, you know, our sanitizer, and that we're just being smart. Like, let's not be passing the blunts to everybody. Roll your own blunt.
That was always
you know what I mean?
disgusting.
Like,
Passing the blunt I was always off that.
people still do it. No, and it's no diss to nobody. I'm just saying
weird.
right now, just be a little careful. Like, not be drinking after each other and all that. Like, we can still be kicking it. You can give somebody a hug. It's all good. But just,
You still give hugs?
I,
They're very occasional now.
it's not to everybody.
And every hug is like, should I just have done that?
I hate that feeling too. So at Pride, so at my last show,
Every
all
hug.
the fans wanted to come up and hug me. I
Hug,
was
you
like,
hug.
I
And
didn't
you
wanna be
hug.
that
I get
artist.
it. No, you can't deny, because we're in that area that you're not going to deny the hug, but you feel weird after. This is
After
a
it.
clip. This is a clip after you hug. Right?
And I was just like, oh, and so I went, didn't let nobody see me, got my hand sanitizer and just kind of like, you know. And I hate that. I hate
I
it.
hate that. I was I don't want to put it on, but I was dating someone and somebody give daps to one of my clients, you know, like, oh my God. I'm like, what? I'm like, why don't we I understand we gotta do stuff after, so
Right.
so it's a whole different thought process
It is
going
now,
on. Like,
right? And you got to be so careful when you're approaching people. I'm ready for COVID to be over with. They need
Yeah.
to come up with something.
yeah.
This shit is whack. Come
This
up with
theme was
something.
horrible.
Because this shit was not it
Yeah.
at all.
Crazy.
We need to get back to living our lives and making this music and making content and people working and just, you know.
But I hate to tell you, Miss Doug, is that it just seems like people are they're gonna have PTSD for a while.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
I know people are very afraid right now. I think that wears off. Like,
It takes time.
it takes time. I don't know how long. I agree with you. I want this thing to go long. I never wanted to be here. I still went out. I'm sorry. I still went out.
Right.
I still did things. I still hustled. My business actually grew during COVID.
Mine did too.
You
Yeah.
know, so I'm sorry to say that, but I didn't stop, and I did get sick at times, and I'm sure it was, but I just kept pushing and avoided people, and I think that's how we should approach life right now.
Right.
Test or not, you should. If you're sick, don't go anywhere.
Don't go out. Just stay
I'm
home.
so glad that it taught that.
Man.
And I had to get I had to tell my mom, like, I'm so glad, like, I don't really live that with you, because it's,
Right.
bruh, like, this is all this shit. I feel glad that I can go to a party and then not feel guilty if I get you sick,
Right.
because that's a weird guilt
Oh,
that we're given.
I got COVID and I gave it to my baby.
Don't feel bad, miss. Please don't feel
I
bad.
felt
They're trying to make you
like
feel bad. gonna make you feel
And I'm
bad.
like, I've been sick before and got her sick. She's been sick and got
Exactly.
me
What
sick
your
before.
fucking issue?
But because they have embedded in your mind so much,
You're
oh,
reckless.
Shame on you. You're reckless.
You're irresponsible.
I felt like the worst mother
No.
of the fucking year.
It's
I
a- it's a-
cried.
it's-
I was like, we're gonna die together.
See, that's so horrible that they're doing that to people because they're already
Traumatized.
they're full of anxiety. They're already feeling bad.
My baby was crying. She thought I was gonna die because she's been watching the news. She was, oh my mom. She called her cousin. My mommy's about to die. Like, whoa! And it goes to show you how fucking brainwashed
They
you are.
don't give you any like it's gonna be okay. Like
No.
I mean, I look at the news like y'all reckless as fuck. Asymptomatic, like y'all just over the top. It's just bad.
Right.
Asymptomatic, we
Right.
can't win.
Right.
And we had a discussion here with my crew, and one of the crew had got kind of upset because I didn't relay quickly enough that somehow someone got COVID. I was handling stuff. I wasn't withholding the information. It's just that it's happened a couple of times before, you know, and the word has gotten passed around without me. So I didn't. This particular subject, I didn't say anything, and then people I could tell were getting upset, and I was like, man, we're set up to be mad at each other. Like
Right.
we're really like if you guys got to look and look at how we're going up. We're set up, man. Asymptomatic.
Right.
Like
Either way, we're
I mean, yeah. Like, what's the point of getting mad at each other? Like we're irresponsible.
right. It's not like we did it on purpose. I mean,
You should blame your own immune system if you're gonna blame me. You know,
Right.
you should go running. I don't know what
right.
to tell you. You know
right.
what I mean? Like,
work out a little bit.
I work out. I'm healthy. I kicked it.
right.
You
Right.
know, I notice people that have asthma, they have a really tough issue.
Yeah.
I can't say nothing about that.
I was blessed. I have severe asthma, and
Really?
knock on wood.
Did your parents smoke
Yep.
in the house?
Yep. My mom smoked around me like a
See-
train.
You know, and I get the old generation, like, oh man, you guys are a bunch of pussies. Like,
Yeah.
you gave us throat cancer. Like,
Yes.
my dad gave me fucking
Yes.
asthma too.
Yep.
I have asthma too,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
I run a lot, so
Yeah.
I don't feel the effects, but I know I have it.
Right.
But-
I work out. I do. I work out a lot. I try to keep myself always moving.
'Cause
and
it fights
stuff.
it. It fights it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I've been able to wean myself off of the inhaler some.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom, she smoked a lot. So
In the
I
car?
made sure. In my bedroom. She would come to put me to bed. I remember at night and be like,
Asian and black
good night,
parents,
honey.
They just
Like,
smoke.
what the
They just smoke in the
Good night,
house.
Mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She would tack me out in the car. Mom, can you roll the window down? Shut up.
Yeah,
You
that's
know. Go to
my
school.
friend's mom was black, and then she just smoked in the car with the windows up.
Yeah.
Like, deal with
But we
it.
come from that generation.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
just like deal with it. And I was like dying.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna say shit.
Right. No, because I'd be scared to say anything. Because my mom,
Scared, yeah.
he just want me to be pissed off.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
you know.
If smoking makes you feel comfortable in the car, 'cause I've seen you not.
So like, I don't do that around my daughter. You know what I mean? Like I vape, but I make sure that I don't do it around her and have her all tacked out because I'm not going to be the one that gives her some.
This is a clip because
Shit,
that was
you
something
know?
fucked up. Our parents did. Now they smoked in the house and they smoked with us, and now there's y'all a bunch of pussies, but like now y'all gave us like asthma and shit. Like I have asthma, like.
Right. Made me remember back in the days. I don't know how old you are, so I'm not gonna put our age on blast. But
Pretty old.
you used to be able to smoke in Denny's and
Yeah.
and on the airplane. No,
Yeah,
you know
I remember
what I mean?
that. I remember that.
We come from a whole. Now
Bar-
they look
bars
at you
had
fucking
cigarettes in the
crazy.
vending machines.
Yeah, in the vending machines. They
remember
had the ashtrays next to the peanuts. And shit. I remember I used to be able to walk into a bar.
Restaurants had ass.
Yes.
Man, you're hella bringing it.
Denny's
yeah.
had the ashtrays. I remember going with
Yeah.
my mom and she'd be sitting there. We'd be eating
in
our
the
little
smoking
pancakes
section.
in the
They had
section.
smoking
Yeah.
sections back then. I remember that. It's
They don't
so
even fucking let you vape now.
Dude.
You don't even smell the shit. And it's just
Yeah.
like a vape with nothing in it. And they're like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
like,
they're
we live in
tripping.
different times.
we live in. I think it's better times though. I don't think it's more pussy or like.
It's just different.
Yeah, like bullying has gone a lot down. I felt like so people still bully and all that online or whatever, but like just we were recognized about it more. Like
More
that's
awake.
bullying. Don't body shame. Don't do that. Don't say fag. Don't.
Yeah.
And that's good. Those are good things. Like we're like, no, it's cool to say that, man.
Yeah.
Like you gotta
Yeah.
take it. Like
Yeah.
you know what? I get both sides, bro, because you're cool and you with your homies a lot. But that guy that's not as social as you really took that shit to heart when you called him that, bro.
Right.
Like he really did. Like yeah, I get it. He should be. But why does he gotta deal with that?
Right.
Why
right.
does he gotta spend 2 days out of the week sad thinking
Right.
like high school people hate him?
Right.
when we should just act right.
I think we're more in the empowerment type phase right now of where the new generation, their mental process and stuff is and thanks to social media. I mean, it goes both ways though, because you got a lot of people that are calling the bad people out and bringing enlightenment to it, but then you do have the people that are behind the whole too, that are fucking trolls and bullies.
Very entertaining.
I got them.
Yeah,
I got it. I got people follow me to just hate on me.
Yeah,
and I'm like, don't follow me.
No, it's a marker of success. You need them.
Like, you go out of your way to be mean.
Yeah.
And it's like, I would never, ever waste my time to say anything
I've never
hateful.
seen one beautiful, successful person do shit like that. It's always
I don't get it.
people that are sad or miserable,
I don't get it. That's
Yeah.
why if you look on the comments, like on Thizzler too and all that shit, like that should be hurtful.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember though, because I've had some great mentors as friends, and before I say I was like a badass boss type dude, I'd feel that, like, not being motivated as other people, not understanding why they're so motivated, and then hating on them because you just think their life is better than yours.
Right.
And it is. Their life is better than yours.
but at
Straight
all
the
times,
fuck
you
up.
never know.
Yeah.
You don't know what's
No, that
actually
person
going on
has
in
problems.
that person's life.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that person got problems.
Right. And I think that that we just with the birth of how social media is, that we just need to be more conscious about what we're putting out there, what we're saying, how we're going about shit, you know what I mean? And just be more respectful. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lot of shit out there, but I know haters are born to hate and we
Yeah.
need them.
I see lines separating. I see what you're saying. There's definitely trolls out there. People are feeling way more inclined to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
When
And
they're
say
through
their
social
opinion.
media, and that's kind of a Twitter, Instagram. It was on Facebook before.
Yeah.
But now I feel like we are becoming more aware of what we're typing. We're seeing how it bites us in the ass. People can drug up a tweet from 6 years ago from something you said and be used against you when you're on. I think this is all good.
Flagging now, though.
I think these are very good lessons, especially for artificial intelligence that we're building, that all this information is building. Like, humans can be very crass, but at the end, is just all for show? Because it all just is. Like, I remember I was part of that era when chat first came on, when it was Netscape as an internet browser, and that was breathing. Remember that? Like, and then you started chatting with someone in chat rooms. Like, it was like, I could just say anything I wanted. and a lot of it was just to see the reaction.
Yeah,
like, a lot of it wasn't just, you just want to see the reaction of how people were to take. So I understand the psyche of both.
Yeah, me too.
Because a troll, he gets a reaction, like, out of you giving a reaction.
Right. And that's what they want.
And in high school, you couldn't do that. You couldn't go to the pretty girl and get, hey.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, because you're what you say is in print, it holds way more weight.
Right.
Back in the day when we were in high school, right? Like, we came from, I already know, like, if that was a nerd, what the f*** you say?
Right.
But, like, now that he got a profile.
Right.
And he got words, and they look like just like your words. And you thinking this person credible.
Right.
I think we think people are way too much credible just because they have an account.
Right.
Back in the day, we would look at you by the way you dress and the way you carry yourself, like,
absolutely.
Nah, you not credible, bro.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
And now they got a voice.
And that's the scary part. Now they got a voice.
Weirdos got a voice.
Yeah. Some creeps.
Yeah. A lot of creeps out there.
Yeah.
You get that in your DMs a lot?
A little bit.
All my DMs are business, so I wonder how the females cipher, because I hit y'all up about business.
Right.
But y'all seem to weed us out pretty good.
Yeah, I get some, and I try not to go through them. Like I'll just see it and be like, oh.
Because you don't want to see them like on red.
Yeah.
Because does the red give a more response?
But I be getting some guys sending me like almost like nude and like in towels and flexing and I'm like, I don't want to see all that.
Yeah.
Like, let's be a little
They're almost nude?
Yeah, they'll show most of it.
Are they in shape at least, though?
Not all of them.
Oh, that's weird.
Some of them are, but I'm like, come on, man, don't be sending me that shit. Like, I don't put myself out as being that type of woman where, I mean, there's some women that, they sexual and put on their pages they're sexual, and I don't put that on there.
I've never
don't send that shit to me.
I've never done like that. So
I would never send somebody
It's amazing to me when because I hang out with a lot of females. I see their DMs and they show me. I'm like, what the
Right.
I could see why you're creeped the fuck out, why you don't want to take Uber by yourself. And like, you know why? And this is why, to me, like, women are the first ones to see. Okay, the reason why I feel like women are kind of more mature in an earlier sense is because, like, at some point they were just a kid. And I remember me being a kid, so like I was like fucking 16, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, just oblivious to the world.
Yeah.
But like, women aren't like that. Like, girls, they get looked at like when they're 12 and 13,
Yeah.
like by guys, and that's
Yes.
gotta be like, whoa,
Yes.
I respected you like a little while ago. Now you're looking.
Yes, and that happens a lot. I've already seen men look at my daughter, and I'll fucking kill them. Like the shit's
Yeah, you
disgusting.
see
like, how
that
do you see
shit.
a baby and get turned on by that shit? Like that's
Okay,
just
I wasn't even
disgusting.
going into the.
Like, some guys be, I'm telling you, and I'm not saying all men are like that. I will never bash all men like that. I hate to hear women just bashing their men like that.
Yeah.
Like, all niggas is the same, because no, they're not.
No.
We got our good men, our kings, and then we got shit. Just like
You got
we
some
bitches,
weirdos out there.
And then we got our queens and our women. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But there's some guys out there that, yeah, I remember being a little girl and men.
See, women are hip to that. Guys don't. They're not aware of that. They don't look
Right.
for that. They don't see like the weird, but like women see it.
Right. Right. Well, we have to.
Yeah, and
Because if
it's-
not, that could be the difference between it saving our life and not.
And that's why women give really good advice. They're like, "Hey, don't fuck with them," or I get a weird feeling. Like
Yeah.
they really know. Like,
Yeah.
you
And
know?
you see it, you feel it. It's this intuition you have inside of you. You
Yeah.
know? They ain't
Did you
no
see
good.
it as a kid, as a 14-year-old, 15? Did you see like older men checking you out that you
Absolutely.
kind of respected before, and like now they're like,
Absolutely.
and know that wasn't right?
Absolutely. A very close friend of
This is
my
a clip, by
mom's.
the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Close friend of your mom's.
yeah,
And how old were you?
maybe 15, just becoming like a woman going through my puberty, and
Right.
and that's when I started noticing that.
That men would look now.
Yeah.
Before they would look at you as a kid, right?
Yeah.
And you notice the difference.
Yeah.
when
Oh,
they look at you as a kid.
absolutely.
They
'Cause they're playing
they
with
just like,
you. Yeah, they're swinging you around, and then they're like, you're sitting at the couch, and they're just like,
they're talking to you
know.
weird or something now. Like,
I could take you out, and I
What
like,
the
what the f- I'm your uncle, I don't know about that.
you got
Like,
approached like that? Like I could take you out?
yeah, no, I'm not maybe verbatim like that, but
Yeah,
something to that.
but
you
the
know, like,
opening was there,
the
and it
opening
had
was there, the
suggestion to
gestures were
it,
there.
yeah.
Absolutely, I've been there before, and it's traumatizing to a young woman. And I think
gotta be.
as being a parent, we got to make sure we teach our children to look out for signs like that and to not be naive. Because I saw a lot of our babies be naive and stuff. So I'm in that role right now of training my daughter to not just be so gullible.
Yeah, some women aren't
and not-
noticing of that too, right? Some women don't notice they're
and
being.
they never get it. It doesn't matter whether you're 15 or whether you're 55. If you don't get it, you don't get it. You know what I mean? But I've always been kind of in tune. I'm a very spiritual person. I believe in things. I see things with my third, with my third eye. So yeah, we just got to be careful. Men too. It goes both ways.
Yeah, men too.
You know.
Well, yeah, because I thought about that. Like, man, I was 14. I never got fucking gawked at by an old. Well, maybe like.
You never know. Maybe you weren't
Maybe
paying
I did. I mean, I
attention.
kind of remember I got looked at like, oh, because like certain women will look at you like, oh, you're gonna be cute when you're older, type
Right.
shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I could feel it was just that type shit. But like, I just thought like, God, imagine like sexually trying to predatorize you at that. I was like, what the. I'm just trying to know my football players on the Raiders. Like, I don't. Jeez. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was so innocent. Like,
Right.
like, and then it just turns not.
Right. Right.
And I was just wondering, like, damn, how do you females go through that shit, bro? That should be weird as fuck.
It's crazy. That's why some women be, I think, bitches too, because
I get
they
it.
I get it. Like, just so bombarded.
Because they seen the evilness of men.
Right.
And that's why how police act. Because my friend turned to a police, and he had that look.
He changed.
Oh, he's second
Yeah.
guessing everything. Someone's, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the f-? And my friend even said, like, me and Turf was talking about that. Like, man, I can't stand the way police be fucking looking that look. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Like, I had a friend recently that turned into a police, and he kind of has that look. But you got to understand, Turf, that people are constantly lying to them. Like, and some of these people are like, some people are just trying to lie to get off on something, but some people are
Right.
lying because they're a sick man.
Yeah.
And like, they need, and he didn't get a chance to put them away because of some. I mean,
Right.
that's God. You got to understand where they're coming from in a little sense, like
And they get jaded,
all the time. And
Yeah.
it's like, no one wants to be one right now.
Right.
No one want to put on that fucking uniform.
No.
And go save a kid.
No.
When you save a kid, you coming back here, you're not getting no love. Like,
Right.
yeah, f- you, bro. Like,
Right. No, I get it too. I got some family members that are police officers.
It's tough for them, I bet.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to live that lifestyle, but I
You know,
somebody's
they
gotta
had
do
to
it,
fund
you
the
know?
police movement, and in New York, the crime skyrocketed by 1,010%.
Shut up.
Yeah, like break-ins, home invasions, armed robberies. Kind of didn't work in that scenario, you know. It just needs to be more training. Like, not maybe defund the police, but like let
Absolutely
us
more
figure
training.
out how to fund them.
Yeah.
You know what I
hell, we already
mean?
got money coming out of our taxes. Like, hell, there should be some coming out to specifically train these officers on
Train
stop
them,
killing
like, a
our people.
long
Like, really train
time.
them. We were just having this conversation about maybe electing them instead of anybody just being able to go into the force.
Yeah.
We don't know what their backgrounds is. Half of these guys don't get their
They're army
psychological.
trained. They're not. I
They're
know.
s-
Yeah,
you get what
they're
I'm saying?
not there. They were bullied in high school.
and those are the ones.
You already know.
Those are the ones. So I feel.
And you see the cycle, right? You go to high school now. You see the
Yes.
same kids picking on the
Yes.
same, and it's just like, oh, don't.
And then
do
they end up being the
that.
cop.
Don't do that.
And then they're turning around and they're picking on their community because they were bullied. So we got to stop that too.
Gotta be more community minded too. They
Yeah.
gotta be from the community.
Yes.
You can't hire someone from Livermore to go tell someone in Oakland how
And
to
you're
act.
hired
That's
to
tough.
protect and serve your community.
Give rides more. Help people with their cars more on the road. That'll really
public
like,
service.
Yeah, like that'll really like.
It will
change.
restore our faith back into.
Y'all don't
them.
do that shit.
No.
Y'all do
No.
not do that
Do you know
shit.
how many cops that I done been stuck on the side of the road and they zoomed right
just-
past me?
They don't give you, and they tell you like they can give you a fucking ride, and they
Right.
don't. And
Right.
it's like it's just the way y'all act.
Right.
It's the way y'all act. And
Right.
I get you're taught to act like that, but you gotta if you just service the fucking community more,
Right.
man.
I
If you just
agree.
get along, if you throw the concerts, if I know it sounds fucking crazy, I know it sounds crazy, but if you just actually try being the promoter,
Right.
just so the events can go down,
Right.
You
Be
know,
more involved.
Be
right.
more, be involved.
Be involved.
Book Filthy Rich.
Right.
Book these guys. Like
Right.
that'll really change like the retrospect of.
Right. The perception.
I
Yeah,
think so.
I agree.
I think so.
I agree.
Anyway, but,
Preach,
you know.
brother. Preach.
Well, I'm trying. What's this bag? I like this bag. Yeah.
It's Moschino.
Moschino.
Yeah.
What is Moschino? Is it the new luxury
Moschino's
brand?
been around for forever.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's an old Italian brand.
Okay.
They've
Oh,
been
you made
around
it
a
sound
long-
all old
a
Italian,
long
bro.
time,
Italians are the.
But they kind of redid their branding and
It's a really cool bag.
thank you.
Oh, it has a bear on it.
Yeah, that's their logo is the bear.
Oh my god! So
Yeah.
in 2 weeks, I'm planning to go fly to Oklahoma because there's this bear I've been following.
Wait, what? A real bear or a teddy
Well,
bear?
he's dressed up in a bear suit,
Okay.
and for 48 days now, he started in Los Angeles and he's been walking, and he's in Oklahoma now. He started out with like 1,000 followers. Now he's like at 130.
Physically following him?
No,
Or you mean
on Instagram.
on Instagram?
Yeah, on Instagram.
I'm like, are they
He
walking
does have
right up?
followers though too.
Yeah.
Like he has people following him in Arizona. Like there was a group of people. Like I guess people come out from that city and they'll walk with him for like 5 or 10 miles. But yeah,
And
he
where's
has
he going?
to New York.
To New York. Wow.
Walking in a bear suit.
Is it like some Guinness Book record type thing? Or
He's
is it
just doing it to
do
raise
it?
awareness, to raise money for these causes, and he already raised all the money. You gotta look him up. I am Bear Son.
I am Bear Son.
I am Bear Son.
I'm about to check him out.
Yeah, on Instagram.
I haven't
I go
even-
for walks and then I just play his live because like he puts his live on the feed, and his live is just him walking down the road.
Oh, I see him.
In a fucking bear suit and hella people. It's a
way.
genius marketing
Walking from
concept.
LA
You
to
have
New
to
York.
admit he did SF to LA. I mean he did LA to SF. He's walked from LA to Vegas.
What?
Now he's
Can you
d-
imagine how hot it is in there?
That's what I was saying. He was walking through the desert in 110-degree weather. I know. I was having panic attacks
Just
watching him
looking
like
at him.
110 degree in a bear. Oh, 'cause I've had a heat stroke before.
Me too. I was half naked the other day and it was 105 and I thought I was
'cause
going to die. I
you-
couldn't
you feel me?
imagine.
I can't do heat well. So him in a
What?
bear suit. What?
Oh, this is dope though. I
No,
applaud
dude.
him. Look at
I implore you to watch
face.
the whole. I implore you to go down the gram and
I'ma
watch his
check him
whole
out.
journey.
I'm gonna check him
You
out.
can
That's
watch when he
amazing.
leaves the house from LA. His first couple of steps.
I'm gonna watch it. Okay, I'm
You know,
I'm gonna follow.
but
Jim so that I can watch it.
yeah, people are doing amazing shit out there, man. You know,
We need more of that.
Yeah, that's
more
what
of that.
that's what I like to watch on the gram. Positive, cool shit like
Yeah.
that. You know, I saw him and I was like, that's positive, man.
And
You
that's
know?
what I try to keep on my Instagram. I mean, a lot of it, yeah, is
seen that.
marketing my music, obviously.
You're doing a great
But it's
job.
through the power of positivity. I'm not on there. You never hear me on there talking
Yeah.
or downplaying anything
Not at all.
or being mean to somebody or just talking for the sake of talking shit. Like, it's always up there, either supporting someone or of my daughter or of my family or my best friends, my craft. It's nothing but positivity. I don't want to be that person that's negative or that supports that or is like, oh, I don't really agree with what she's saying. So I try to stay clear of topics
Yeah,
that are
I hear you. Yeah.
uber sensitive.
Smart,
You know what
very.
I mean? Because I don't want to broadcast my opinions on someone else. I want them to look at me and be like, she's totally biased.
Yeah, I love
You know
that.
what I mean?
I love that. You know what's funny though? I've been in the music game a long time, and artists like they're always promoting music and shit. And one thing I think is hilarious. One thing I think is hilarious is the fact that every football season, like, it's all about like oneness and this, but then as soon as the football's like, man, fuck you, Raider, dude.
Right.
It's like that's like half your fan base,
Right,
bro. Like, why do
right.
you artists do that? It doesn't affect them though. I just always think that's funny how like artists like tells what team they like.
Right. Yeah, I steer clear of all of that. I mean, I am clearly a Warriors fan, but I love all. I'm
Well, football fan though, what are you?
You know, I don't really have a favorite.
Okay.
I don't. I'm like, you know what? Because I'm from the Bay, hardcore Bay. I still.
You like both teams?
Yeah. 49ers, Raiders.
Wow.
And they're not Vegas. I'm sorry. They're still
They're still Oakland.
Oakland all
Yeah.
day.
We just moved to the little corporate headquarters.
You know.
I don't blame them for moving. I'm an Oakland Raider fan for life, but I don't blame them for moving because the city of Alameda is so corrupt, man. They would have never got a stadium built here. We all know it, dude. Like,
Have you seen their stadium? It's gorgeous.
I haven't been there yet. Have you
It's-
been there?
Uh-huh. It's stunning. Stunning.
Tell me.
It's like, it looks like a
Where do you
freaking
walk in at?
spaceship.
You walk in at the torch?
It looks like a spaceship.
Yeah.
So I've never actually walked in. I've never
Okay.
been into a live, like the
But
game.
you were on the strip?
Right. So when you're on, you can see it from the
beautiful.
freeway, right?
Yeah.
I mean, close up though, because when you're on the freeway, it's on. When you're going
stands out.
it's on the left hand side,
Yeah.
and it looks like a spaceship. It's just like, oh, you know, like
It's crazy on the Las Vegas Strip skyline.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
It's a little strip. It's a little crazy.
It's on the left. The strip is on the right.
Right, yeah.
It's stunning. So I
It's
get it, and I
nuts.
mean, look at the funding. Look at where the location is, prime time.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
But they'll always be Oakland.
When they built it, I was like, I just can't. It's just Vegas. It's
I know.
great. What? And
know.
then they were showing you the simulation of the stadium. You're
Yeah.
like, I mean, that looks nice. So,
right?
well, we'll see.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
and then it's there. It's like, oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. I heard a lot of people who had a problem with the move, but I ain't heard not one fan talk shit about the look of the
it's
stadium.
beautiful.
And you got to understand, this is a clip too. Like, I feel for Mark Davis because you have to understand, as a football fucking owner, okay, you got other teams coming to your stadium complaining like, we gotta play in this dump ass. The locker room stink. The plumbing's backed up. This locker room looks like it's from the fucking 1970s. Like, this shit
It is. It was.
It looked like this carpet. Like,
Yeah,
like
it was.
it was bad.
yeah,
And so
yeah.
I feel for Mark, and he's like, bro, give me a stadium. I'm in the NFL. Ain't nobody playing on a baseball field.
Right.
You see Dallas playing on a
Right,
baseball
right,
field?
right.
This is a joke.
Right.
We playing on dirt? Come on, y'all.
I get it.
I get it.
He got it though.
Yeah. So he
And
deserved
He
it.
deserved it.
Now when you go to when teams like go play the Raiders, they're not complaining. They're like kind of excited
Like,
now.
this
Like,
is
ooh,
dope.
we get to go to Vegas.
I can't wait to go to one of the games.
It makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, because it's been COVID, so there hasn't really, we haven't really.
Yeah, we haven't had a chance.
No.
Turf went there and visited because they were doing tours and stuff like that. To me, it's like I hate to use this reference, but you know how like Muslims, they go to that Mecca. You know,
Yeah.
It's like Raider fans, man. That's our Mecca.
Right. Right.
You gotta go.
Right.
At least
I
like
can't wait.
one game
I
a
wanna Get a
year.
suite. I want to get one of the suites
Oh,
there.
so you're trying to do it big.
Oh yeah. I want the full experience.
Yeah, I feel you. I think you should. I think you should go all out because I'm gonna get a ticket, but keep it a little low key. I just want the food. I want
Right.
the nightclub.
Right.
I want to go to
Right.
the nightclub.
Yeah.
I want to be there.
I want to be there. Yeah.
If you
I'm
get a
actually
suite-
planning to go to Vegas. I'm supposed to be going there next month.
Okay, I think we're stopping through for the Bear Sun thing. So
Are you?
I think I want to fly to Vegas, have them pick me because I don't want to do the whole road trip.
Yeah, I'm fly
old,
because
yeah.
I be trying to drive now, and
Fuck that.
by the end of the trip, like I'm already ruined
You're worn
before
out.
my fucking vacation.
You've been sitting like this for 8 hours.
Yes.
That's not no way to start a fucking
No,
vacation.
through desert, so it's like there's
Don't do
no
it.
view, there's
Don't
no
do it.
scenery.
It's only an hour.
Exactly. So no, I'm gonna hop on a plane, fly out there.
And it's dangerous.
What?
8 hours of driving.
Oh, the driving, yeah.
Well, when you're driving longer than 4 hours, it gets a little dangerous. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly out there and shoot this music video with Raven Justice. It's
Nice.
Me and EAC song together.
Nice. Raven records here too, man. That's my
Does he?
guy. Oh yeah, I've been knowing Raven a long time. He came to my old studio way back in the day, and yeah, I kind of knew him like right before those songs kind of blew up because I booked him. I actually booked his very first show, like headlining ever.
Really?
Yeah, because this is when he had that song on my zipper, something like that. It was like way back. It was kind of considered. I wouldn't say he fooled me, but like he had a song on the radio, and someone told me like this guy's on the radio, but like it wasn't getting like that much spin. It was like his first song, so I booked him anyway. But I booked him because I really believed in him. Like I was like I actually like this song. Like Grab My Zipper, like, it was actually a really good song. And then he came with some more hits, and then more, and then he had a song with 4. It just
Yeah.
kept going. But
He's been working.
dude, very talented.
Working. Very talented.
Very, and it's amazing to see because he's from that Richmond, Vallejo, Oakland network where they just kind of all know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Richmond, they all, you know what I mean? Like the dance, because he was really tight with the dance with like Priceless to Rockin' Them. And you know about Priceless to Rockin' Them?
I don't.
It's like that new wave. I got a lot to teach you, but they're from the Yikin movement. You heard of the Yikin movement? It's a huge like dance movement in the Bay. When they dance like this, you know what I mean? You seen that
yeah,
dance?
I've seen that dance. I didn't know that was what it was
It's
called.
Yikin, the Smees, you know.
I know the Smees. Yep.
Very culture here.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to game me up. Teach.
Yeah,
I need to be
yeah.
sprinkled, man.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I'm
should tap in with Priceless, man. If you decide to tap in with the younger gen, like tap in with Priceless, man.
Priceless.
He's a spitter.
Really.
Yeah.
See, that's what I need
Yes.
because see, I'm not with the new movement that
They make
can't
good look.
rap.
You know what? Yeah, so I feel like they're just look. This is what I feel like these kids are doing. I felt like in our era, we did that. We did the whole competitive rap thing, and we kind of figured out different styles and techniques. But these kids, they're just trying to do drugs and party.
Yeah.
And you can't blame them for
Yeah,
that. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So I hear
right.
their music. Yeah, they're not trying to be competitive, and I like that. They're just trying to get high and listen to the music high.
Yeah.
And they
that's
have
what it
way
sounds
more
like.
drugs.
It sounds like high music.
Sounds like high music.
Yeah.
And they have way more drugs.
Yeah.
Way more than we had. We had
Yeah.
coke,
Yeah. Weed,
alcohol,
fizzles.
thizzles. That's pretty much it. After that, it got really weird, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
mean, they was doing like weird shit. Like,
heroin.
wait, you can get high from that shit?
Yeah, that's. But
Wait,
these kids got like pills and lean. They got like 50 ways
Yeah.
to get high.
Yeah.
And so,
I get it.
yeah.
I get it. It's just
Stump down for sure. For a reason, though. I'm just saying it's for a reason. Like, we would have done that.
right. Well, we were doing it.
Every drug they had, we would do.
I mean,
right? No drug got left
We started
behind.
the hyphy movement, and
Thank
our
you.
parents was looking at us like, "What the?
It's a mix of
fuck is
drugs.
This shit?"
Mix of drugs,
And that's
Mom.
all it was. We was popping, you know. So I
Ecstasy mixed with meth. Yeah.
Whew,
yeah.
Jesus.
There's a lot of bad ecstasy out there. I remember
get it.
that
Yeah.
era.
I do too.
Yeah, people got really bad highs.
Yeah,
and
I was
did-
popping like crazy back
Yeah.
then. But no, I was finding them good ones, some triple stack ones. I'm talking clean.
Because it was clean. It was
ones,
clean.
though, where the next day you're not all
Yeah,
cracked
that
out and
like
shit.
your teeth.
You can hear
That's the meth.
That's the meth in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what a lot of that shit is now. That's why my friends,
It is. It's
at
just
my
like a
birthday
different.
party, they was popping, right? This is just recently. And I looked at that shit and I could already tell. I said, oh, no.
That's meth.
This shit's meth. You
Yeah,
can tell.
yeah.
It crumbles more. You
Yeah,
can taste it. Has that
yeah.
kind of bitter.
They call it focus drugs. Or I forget what they call it. Ritalin
Really?
or something like
Oh,
that.
Ritalin.
Yeah.
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 Crushed
Ritalin's a
up.
form. Yeah. Ritalin's a form of meth.
Yeah, no, I'm cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so I quit that too. Cause boy, I was popping all the time. And then was the days though. See, it used to be me, Dre, Doobie. Man, we used to sit up and just fizz out, rap, have
It's fun to do. Those two things are fun to do. Well, I didn't this, but I always got high and I rapped. And
Yeah.
When you're on drugs, that's the funnest thing to do. Is
It
rap.
was.
Around people,
around
your peers that you
yeah.
feel comfortable around rapping
Yeah.
around. It had to
Yeah.
be someone on your level.
Exactly.
And,
Yeah. And the dancers would be dancing, we'd be rapping, and I just remember just the whole vibe was dope.
Rolling
you know?
as you're freestyling
Oh
is
my
like,
God.
thank you, right? That feeling, right?
And everybody's like pulsating.
and you're wanting to say your shit, and then he got you going with that word, that N word. Oh, you make. Oh, I remember. I know.
I remember that. Yeah.
See, I wasn't doing what normal Asian kids were doing. They were going to clubs and buying shit for their cars, and
Right.
I was just doing that shit.
Right.
Just buying weed, getting high, and freestyling, making music.
That's what I was doing.
I felt very content doing it. I think it was way more beneficial for me and my self-esteem.
I agree.
Because when you hear yourself on wax, it's very self-esteem pushing.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
I agree. So that's why I said I understand what the kids are doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I just come, from the time of era of like really rapping.
Real quick, gotta make sure the battery's still on. Okay,
We're good.
that battery turn off. We'll be all like in the dark.
Just sitting here and thinking we're recording and not.
It's just audio. After
Yeah.
that. It's just audio. You know what I'm saying? I was actually thinking about dressing up in a bee suit and then walking from like San Jose to Frisco every once in a while, and then like going live with like that bear is.
Do it. I dare you to do it.
And then be on the live. And
I dare you to do it. You will get popping.
I mean, there's certain walks I want to plan, like first San Jose to Frisco because that's a warm up, then San Jose to Seattle.
Wow.
You know,
That's a big jump.
and like, but I was thinking like little ones like Stockton to Hayward and just shit like that, just to get me going.
So how does it work? Do you walk and then do you like go in a trailer and like?
I would promote it. I would promote the walk, and I would be in a bee suit. And the whole point is to walk and be seen, and then have my handle somewhere on my suit, and so that way people can stop, take pictures. I can say join the live,
Right?
Because I seen how Bear Son did it. It was an organic thing. He like his walks went for like his first one was for a week. LA to SF took a week. It took 8 days. I know, dude. He went up to 5.
How many hours is he walking like a day?
It varies. Like he said, he got used to it. Like it sounds crazy, but like 8 to 14 hours a day he could walk, and it's just like it compounds because your body is used to it, and you're just in this walking
Zone probably too.
mode. Like your body adapts very
Yeah.
well. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And so he said, like at first it just seemed like the first 2 days, like I'm definitely turning back. Like it's
Right.
at some point I'll
can't
turn
go.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then day after day, and the Instagram kept growing, and people keep pushing you, and I've seen the whole psychological process he went through, and I've seen like I'm just gonna keep going, and just day by day, and then I would think that like how much does he eat, where does he
Right.
piss,
Where does he sleep?
yes, first 3 days he said he didn't even piss or shit, like all the food just got absorbed. And I'm like, that cannot be healthy, man. Like, and I told him, you got to drink more liquids, bro. Like, you got to piss,
You're not
bro.
drinking enough.
Yeah, and so, but he's vegan, and he did the LA to SF walk fine. Then he did LA to Vegas fine. He went to the desert. Then he went, LA, and now he went through that whole desert shit, like California, Arizona, and it was 110-degree weather. Like, I saw the stories of people passing by because he shared it, and people were like, it's fucking hot out there. What the fuck?
What are you doing? I would have fallen out.
He's in a bear suit, sweating.
I don't know how he does it. He had to have trained for it or something.
He's a marathon runner.
Oh, well, she said, okay.
That kind of
was a
explains
big-
it,
that's a
right?
key
Yeah, that is a
thing
key
left out.
thing. Yeah, that he is a training
Oh, well, then that's why.
marathon runner in his 30s. He's
Well,
30.
That's why. Well, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's
I don't
not
think
just
no
been
normal
like,
man.
like me. I'm
no,
gonna go out there
we
and go
can
fucking
no.
walk
There's
through the
just
desert.
that'd be really fucking tough on you.
Right. Okay.
Really
that makes,
tough
that
on
makes
you.
more sense.
Yeah,
So
but his
he's-
body can endure because
Yeah.
they run for like 4 hours at
Right.
a time, right?
Right,
or 3
right,
hours.
right,
so
right, without falling out.
yeah,
Because I'd probably have a heart attack, stroke,
dude, I'd have
maybe
sunstroke
all of the above.
in an hour
In
or
an hour.
two.
Maybe
Like
not even that long. Maybe 30 minutes.
half of it's just panicking, right?
And I'll be
Half
like
of it's
this-
just I don't
I'll
want to
be
be.
like this the whole time looking for my vape pen and shit. And then, like,
Yeah,
no.
he's getting hardcore. I respect him. I'm like, dude, you're doing. I don't know if this has ever been done.
No.
Well, I'm sure it has been.
They've
you know,
they've done the walks,
but like
I don't
straight
see
through and
not
on
no
the
suit
live
like
and in
that.
a suit.
Yeah.
Give me a break. I don't see anyone that has done anything close to that.
No, kudos to dude. And I want to see.
What's gonna happen in the winter though? It's like, I mean, he's walking, so I don't see him touching New York or Boston until like October, November. It's gonna be snowing.
It's gonna be snowing. I'm talking blizzard.
You can't be outside walking.
Well, that's when the suit comes in handy. Then.
Yeah, I hope.
Maybe it'll keep him warm.
I was like, you're gonna have to take a break.
It's gonna be harder too because it's gonna be how do you walk through the snow and stuff like that.
Dude,
so it's gonna be harder.
It's really
slushy, wet.
Interesting shit.
I'm
Interesting.
gonna follow him and see. I'm gonna.
I'm
tap
curious
in
to
and see.
know.
Me
Curious
too.
to know.
Me
'cause,
too.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna do more local walks with just the suit.
Yeah.
And I think that'll get some recognition for my brand. But
That's gonna be dope. Let me
We'll
know
see.
when you start it.
yeah,
Because
well,
I'll be the first one to be like.
I think it'll
okay.
be fun. I'm just in a suit. I don't mind embarrassment, so people laugh. I don't care. But
It's not
I think
embarrassing.
a lot of people pull over and want to take pictures. I'm like,
Yes.
what the fuck are you doing?
Absolutely.
You know? And I have a cool engagement already, so I could just promote it. Like, it could go well. You know, we'll see. But
Are you gonna ask for like donations and stuff like
I
that?
am,
or-
yeah, for sure. Well, I just want more recognition. I really just want people to follow
Yeah.
because I have a whole staff for videos and recording, and it's just to feed the staff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
So like a smart marketing tool.
I guess I'm copying Bear Son. I'm just being honest. I am copying what this man is doing.
We come from. We're all copying. each other.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
all. So,
Can't nobody really be like, no, I'm 100%.
No, I'm not claiming that at all,
No, we're all. It's
I
all
think-
about reusing,
yeah.
recycling it,
Yeah.
rebranding, and redoing.
I'm not gonna
it
walk to
yourself.
New York,
Right.
but these local walks I think will do good.
I think you'll get some.
You know,
I
12.
think you'll-
They're like 12, 14-hour walks. They're crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I like walking. I've walked 2, 3, 4 hours at a time.
Really?
Yeah, I love walks. Like I used to walk from my house to Logan in Union City, and if they're on the complete opposite ends of the city. Yeah, and my friend would trip. My friend Rod would always trip because he'd be like, because he lived on the other side of Union City. I live on the other side, and I'm like, yo, I'll be right over there.
right.
And he's
Right
like-
over there.
Yeah, he's like,
4
hey,
hours
Pops, he's gonna
later.
run. He's gonna run here, Pop. He would tell his Pops, he's like, no fucking way, he's gonna run. And 20 minutes later, I show up, and his dad would look at me like, there's no fucking way you fucking ran.
looking outside,
You
is
walked
there a
over
bike
here.
or-
I said, I walked in, I ran. It's like a walk run. He's like, there's just no fucking way. And I don't know. I just like long walks. You know what it is though? And I'm trying to tell this for sports players and athletes, man. If you go on long walks, that is the best conditioning. Because a lot of athletes do like hurried moments of exercise and
Yeah.
then sit on the couch.
Yeah, that's me.
And I notice you get knee injuries like that. Like you need prolonged, really long, and walks. I had 2-hour walks, 1-hour walks from home every day from high school, and I never had leg injuries.
I didn't even think about that.
never had leg
And my knees do
injuries.
be fucked
I
up.
never had I never had leg injuries ever, ever. And I just attribute it to hiking and walking because it's slow, strengthening, repetitive, and it's not. Running kills your joints, you
Right.
know, like knees and hips.
And
It's
that's what I
very
do. It's
damaging.
crazy.
Very damaging. So if you spend more time in walking, it's very beneficial to your body because it's just less stress, but more strengthening, more conditioning.
All right, I'm gonna try it out.
Because you don't know how much muscles goes into walking until you're hella sore.
Right,
Or
right.
you're like,
When this
or
is
if you put on weight.
burning, right,
Yeah, or just
right.
stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna do some more walking then, because that's what I do. I usually do spurts, run, jump rope,
Which is great.
And then I sit down.
It gets the most out of you, and I love
Right.
it. And I need clarity at times.
Right,
But
it does with my knees after.
then go on a long walk after those workouts, like
Right.
really long.
Right.
And you can tell it's strengthening, it's
Yeah.
straightening,
Yeah.
it's healing you.
I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long walks.
Because I need to start building up more cardio. These shows have been. I've been.
Oh yeah,
noticing
you've been winded a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot how out. You don't realize how out you know. I'm like, oh, I'm skinny. I'm fit.
Yeah.
Nah, you get on that stage, the lights hit you, the heat hits you, and you're rapping. You're doing 45-minute sets.
Stage stroke.
Whew.
You can get stage stroke
I
too.
almost had it the other
You
night.
can get it. You can
I
get
looked
it.
at the lights and I swear my.
It's something you can only deal with when you're younger. Like I notice touring musicians don't like touring when they're 40. They hate that shit.
It sucks.
It's hell.
It's
hell.
It's getting hard.
It's cool in your 20s, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
blaring it,
Yeah.
like
and just like so. Yeah, so I got to figure something out. I'm gonna have to figure
you
something
might
out.
have to start
start
making that party music.
something. something. I got to figure something out. Yeah.
What's the next project coming out?
So my album just dropped Saturday,
Okay.
August 28th.
Nice.
Yeah, I brought you a poster.
Thank you.
I signed
Is this
it.
for me?
This is for
Thank
you.
I'll keep this here.
Some stickers for you.
So okay, well there's nothing on here that can fall, right?
Nope.
So Queen of the Bay. Wait.
Some stickers.
Oh my God. You know I know you. You know Tom Slick.
Tom Slick.
You're at the Dwayne Wiggins
Oh,
sesh.
yeah.
I was there, and they were promoting an album of yours or an event or something like that, right? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was there that night.
Crazy.
We met that night.
Crazy.
Yeah, Tom Slick was there. You don't know Tom Slick, the guy
don't
with the
know.
band?
I don't know why his name
He's
is.
always there, like the black dude.
Tom Slick.
So fucking tight is the band.
Oh, so fucking Oh, that's my sister was in that band.
Okay,
in that group.
so
Dez.
yeah,
Dez was part
yeah, I
of
know
it.
Dez, yeah,
Dez.
yeah. So that's the owner of So Fucking Hand, the main guy is Tom
That's
Slick. He was
funny.
there that
So-
night. Y'all were serving food that night.
That's
Remember that?
funny.
That was that
Yeah,
night.
yeah,
They had
yeah.
food in the other room.
I used to be, like I said, I used to smoke a lot and,
Yeah,
and
it's
be
all
drunk
good.
where I would just,
But I was like, when you said Queen of the Bay, I was like, wait a minute.
yeah.
I know that. So
Yep.
that's cool, man.
Yep.
And so Raphael's pushing you, right?
No, nope, technically
But he
no.
was help promoting that event or something like that,
Yes.
right? Dwayne Wiggins was. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
That was some years ago.
It was like 2 years ago, I think.
So this is my new project. So I've been working with Eargasm for the last
That's right. Yeah.
with Jason, with JG and them, but technically I'm not signed to any record label.
Okay.
I've been out here promoting, pushing, managing myself.
Nice. You doing the TikTok?
My
Got to.
TikTok is not pop. I
have
was
to.
just watching an episode
You have
about
following,
getting my TikTok going.
So you got to do the dances
Yeah.
and the voiceovers.
Yeah.
I mean,
My daughter
I don't
does it
think you
all.
have to, but
I hate it. I'm
I know you
sorry.
do. No, I know you do.
I'm so sorry.
You
I
should.
shouldn't have said that.
I get it, but like, just try it. I think you'll like it. I think you'll see. Oh, there's a point to this. If you haven't, like, it can triple your Instagram following.
I know.
You know,
That's
and
what-
you already have a following, so it's just it's you're gonna go more on TikTok just because of the Instagram. So you should try it. I think you should try it. I think you should just do it. Post music on there.
Everybody keeps telling me
Then you're missing
this.
out. Hey, you're missing out
Everybody
if everyone's
keeps
telling you
me
that.
this.
You're missing out.
I'm gonna try it. I
missing out.
get on there and I feel like
Don't. It's a good thing.
I feel 5 years old on that thing.
That's a good thing.
Right.
That means growth.
Right. I'm gonna try it out though. But yeah, Queen of the Bay.
Queen of the
dropped
Bay.
August 28th. I know albums usually drop on Fridays, but I chose Saturday because my mother passed away not too long ago.
when?
And that was her birthday. She passed away July 27th, a few years back.
Okay.
And
My
her
dad
birthday.
just passed in October.
So yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
get it.
What was
I
your
get it.
mom's name?
Her name was Gail.
Gail.
And her birthday was August 28th. So I dedicated this album in honor to my mother. I also named my daughter after my mom, Aria Gail.
3 days ago, right?
And so this is my first solo album. I've had several other projects I've been featured on, compilations, singles, but this is my first entire body of work. I put a lot of time into it.
It's on Spotify?
It's on every stream platform.
Okay, girl
but I
did good.
prefer to
You
get
did good.
everybody to go to www.therealthugmisses.com
That smart lady.
and please copy from there.
And you from the old school because that's what every old school artist is like. Give it to me.
Yes.
Buy my album.
Yeah.
I'll mail you an album.
Yes.
I love that. Queen of the Bay, Thug Misses.
Yep.
Appreciate you. Go to Instagram.
Yep.
I'll have it on the clips. You give a lot of great I didn't know what to expect. I didn't really know you. And, just shooting shots in the dark. But I'm actually very impressed by the conversation today, man. We touched on a lot of great stuff. So
And I thank you for having me.
thank you
I
for coming
appreciate
through.
it, family. Man, we're locked in now, though.
Hey, create podcasts.
Let's do it.